So I'm coming to the last of my predictions, and I could quote many more, but let me just tell you what my seventh prediction is, and it actually deals with the demise of the United Nations. I actually refer to it as the un-United Nation because, for all practical purposes, I don't really see the value that they've created up to now. You see, the United Nations was created as a platform for nations to peacefully discuss their differences and issues and try to resolve them judiciously without resorting to war. Clearly, the membership on the Security Council ensured that this would never happen. Never happen because of the veto power that's given to the main members, the ones that have the greatest power. So in effect, what has happened is that the United Nations has become a Hyde Park where people can come, speak endlessly, and like its predecessor, the League of Nations, it is destined to fail, and in my opinion, it has already failed. You see, there are very few wins that the United Nations can claim for itself. In its long history, I can think of very few. On the other hand, its ineffectiveness to deal with world-scale issues is so evident that it begs the question, what's the alternative? See, the principles that Woodrow Wilson thought would be the foundation of the League of Nations were simply not strong enough to attain the goal of no more wars among nations. In fact, these principles were not even accepted by the aggressive leaders that are thinking of winning a war for their own careers or for their nation's glory. And when you cannot apply these principles effectively, consistently, and uniformly and equally, the result is a total lack of faith in that institution, a total lack of trust in the United Nations as such as an institution. And in my opinion, the history of the United Nations reputation has never been lower today. My prediction is the United Nations may not even withstand the coming apocalypse. I think it will be totally useless, meaningless, and most likely thrown into oblivion. So while I'm talking about this seventh prediction, maybe I should just summarize and get to the following conclusion. See, I can cite many other factors that can shape the world for this coming apocalypse. But I think the 7 factors I mentioned in the last 7 videos should suffice. Yes, I know that this upcoming devastation is very pessimistic. The future is bleak. The clouds are hovering upon us. And I think what's going on in the Middle East and eventually will engulf the entire world in a third world war that will quickly escalate into a nuclear war, and that will, without a doubt, eradicate the human race. I can't believe I'm saying these words, but I can't help believing that this is what's going on. You see, the prospects are so scary. I want to refuse to come to these conclusions. These prospects are depressing, they're frightful, and even hopeless. But maybe what we need is a 10x4 in our heads to realize that this is what's happening. So in despair, I write these words. In despair, I say what I'm saying. In despair, I'm thinking not of myself. God knows I've lived a full life, but I'm thinking of my children and my grandchildren. And I wish there was another answer. I wish I could say that there's a way from this impending apocalypse, and that somehow sane minds will prevail. But I don't. In all truthfulness, I don't believe that that's going to happen for the 7 reasons I just indicated. See, in a world where everyone is trying to maximize their profits, maximize their benefits, we all lose. And it will be the big loss. It'll be the big loss for all of us. And to the people at the top, contrary to what you believe, you who are sitting on the power pyramids, you may think you are immune to this. Your towers will tremble, they will tumble, they will crumble, they will fall in no time, and your fall will be ever great. Your fall will be great. I pray for the human race. And I pray for answers. Thank you.